from Diva for a Lifetime, and today I'm coming to you with a quick try on. This is from the enailcouture. This is the dupe for the Apress nails. I own both systems. This is the first time that I'm going to be trying Max Extrada's gel nail system. Supposedly it's like super easy and super simple, just like the Apress. So as you guys know, first you have to size your nail. So you first have to size your nails, and then we have to go in and file the inside of the nail up to where you like your nail base is, and this is what gives it to be able to stick. So this is just a quick fun video, guys. I'm not a professional, don't come for me, but I figured if you guys love to do your nails at home, and Apress nail system is very expensive, and this can be something that is super affordable, and if it does the same thing, then it's a win-win situation. So what we do is we go in, we file the inside of it, and we do the same for all the nails. There's different options with enailcouture as far as how you're able to glue these on. Basically, he has the gel system, which is what we're going to be doing today, and he also has something like the gel, but the one where you actually use a brush to put it on. So I'm excited to kind of see how this performs. I already know how the Apress performs because, like I said, I already have the system. So you do this for all the nails. Now, if you don't have an electric file, you can definitely use a regular file. It's just to give it some core, something to be able to, for the gel to grab onto. And this is probably the longest step out of the whole process. Usually I can do an entire set in about 30 minutes. Just kind of just taking my time. But it's definitely odorless. It's less time consuming. Now I do gel, I do acrylic. I've learned how to do all sorts of different. But this one by far is, I would say, is the safest for your nail. If you're trying to grow them out, you're tired of doing acrylic, if you don't have that much time. And these are the ballerina. I love this shape. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's just the perfect length. It's not too crazy. The Apress nails, realistically, usually last for about a week and a half. So I don't know. I've heard that it lasts like weeks and weeks. Nah, a week and a half. I'm a busy mom. I cook, I wash dishes every day, I wash clothes, so that's the most. I did my right hand off, camera, so it can make it go a little easier, but I definitely want to give you some ideas and tricks on how to make this work even a little quicker and more efficient. So a must to have is the alcohol. Now I recommend the 91% because it really clears up any type of gel debris that's like on the sides or in the back, and I'll show you guys how to go in and clean it. I think it's a staple, so I usually just put it in a little container, and I have a gel brush. Try to use a gel brush because that's gonna also make it a lot easier. I have one of their nail files, is the 8080, and I just went over my nails to kind of just take the shine off. Again, guys, I'm no expert. I am just a diva on a budget that likes to look the part. And and it's my me time, and I really enjoy it. And anytime that we can get this stuff done a little cheaper, why not? So I always start with the prep, and I use this from Beauty Secrets. I bought this at Sally's, and I usually just go in and just preps the nail. So I don't have a primer from the enailcouture line. I'm not sure if they have a primer or not, but I'm gonna use the April primer. I love this primer. I don't get heat spikes from it, which is really nice. And I usually just go in with one coat. And then another thing is this mini light. I got it for $3.99 at Amazon. And I'm gonna tell you guys this. So with this system, we do use the big heavy duty gel, the lamp, but it's nice to freeze it. We use this to freeze the product in place, and that's when we go and clean it up, and then we do a whole minute underneath the lamp. But because it's really hard, I legit take it and I hold it between my lips, and that's how I'm able to do both things at once, because it's very, very hard to get this done without no help. But we definitely need the small lamp to freeze it, to kind of like give us that couple minutes that we need to do what we need to do. So this is the base gel. It's really nice to work with. I'll compare it to the Gel X. This one has a little bit more movement. It's not so tacky, which is nice. And then just want to give it a good, so we want to give it a base for the nail to stick to, and then we want to go ahead and cure it for 35 seconds. I love to do my own nails at home, so it is definitely a win-win. And I love these ballerina shaped nails. They're so cute. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, so that cured for 35 seconds. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start with my pinky. And I like to go in and just kind of like resize it and make sure it's like nice and neat in there. And then we take the gel, and we want to make sure we coat that entire place that we filed. You want to coat it. So then we turn on our lamp. I put it in my mouth. For a couple seconds, and that freezes it. And then I take my alcohol and I give it a good damp. That's gonna take any excess gel that came up, and it helps it clean it around the edges, which is really nice. And it's frozen, so it's there, it's in place. And now we move on to the next one. Same thing, make sure it's a good fit. Take it. As you do more and more of your nails, you'll know how much product you need as you go. This one I have some that's coming out on the edge, so I take it, literally just melts it right off. And the trick is the 91%. It literally melts it like if it was just butter, which is nice. So it's good to just freeze it in place, because you know what's going on. You get to clean it up before you really go in and secure it. And once you get the hang of it, like you're done. You're done super fast. And I'm one that I am loving gel nail polishes, so it's even faster because you cure it and you're done. Just like no waiting time. This is like super fast. I love it. So far, I am really, really loving how it's just performing, how it's sealing, no bubbles. Also, there's no heat spikes, which is nice. I do get heat spikes from A-Press nails. Um, and I've tried both the nail polish one and the one you use the brush. I love their system, but it is definitely pricey. And you really want to just go in and like really saturate it. So anything over just goes. I've tried, the 50%, but hands down, the 91% is like top notch. Now with me, for my thumbs, I really have to kind of put a little extra. Make sure you get the edges, because if not, you're gonna get bubbles. Ah! Okay. See that bubble there? Look, kind of literally just takes it right out. So it's nice to freeze it, so then you can go in and fix it. But they're gel nails, they fit really nice, no glue, because with me I can't use the press on nails because the glue makes me very irritated, very. So that's it. Look how beautiful that looks, absolutely gorgeous. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go in with the round tip, and then it suggests to go in and kind of just give it a nice buff so you can blend it in. Nothing crazy. And this will also help if you have, any lingering nonsense as far as gel goes. And again, guys, I'm no professional. I'm just showing you guys how I do my nails, just in case you're wondering how it performs. Now, another thing too that I've been getting questions on is, they say, oh, do you get it? Of course, it takes about a week for this stuff to come in. And tracking and shipping tells you where it is and all that good stuff. So definitely, that is very, very nice. And then I'll go in and do the final. Make sure everything's out. Now, one thing that he does recommend is to go in and do one full coat of the base gel on top. That kind of gives it like a different, like a nice support. They feel nice and sturdy. They don't feel weak at all, which is nice. So I'm going to go ahead and just coat them. Again, you can clean it up. So right now they're just frozen. They're not completely cured. And I love how they came out. It's so pretty. And I don't have like a lot of experience with this gel full nail because I'm full school. We did Acrylic nails. So that's my era. So I'm just learning how to do things a lot easier. And again, of course, it doesn't have the same smell as the acrylic. My family thinks that for sure, because that was one thing that I used to always get. Oh, it stinks because of the manometer. So that's what it looks like. We're gonna go in for a full minute and I'll be right back. So then we're gonna take the cotton swab and kind of just go over it. So it doesn't have, it takes away like that, you know, thick, sticky layer. Look how beautiful these nails look, and boy do they feel strong. Oh, I am in love. I'm actually keeping the same edge, you know, the same style, so I'm just gonna buff. Oh, I love them, love them, love them. And I'm timing myself, and it took me exactly 30 minutes to do them. Oh, look how beautiful they look. Ballerina, I absolutely love, 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 love how they're coming out. These two colors, and I'll be right back. I don't do no thick layer, but just, you know, a good enough layer to go over it to protect it from chipping or whatever the case may be. Now, as far as for me, you know, I wash dishes every day, I cook, I type, I clean, I do it all. So realistically, these nails, the most it will last me is like a week and a half. But it's fine because after a week and a half, I can't look at the same nails. It is time for new look.